Hey, how are you? Mark Muller here, Dead on Live. Note for note recreations of Grateful Dead. I know why. Whatever. Anyway, um, I'm just throwing this together. I'm sitting here actually just working on practicing, just playing for an actual indoor gig tomorrow. I'll talk about Dissecting the Dead. We're doing an indoor, playing with a really good band. A nice Grateful Dead show. It's an American Beauty 50th anniversary show, and plus some other stuff thrown in there. And I am both thrilled and terrified, okay, to go out and play indoors. But it's a big theater, 1,400 seat theater that they only sold 150 tickets to. Finally, we can sell out a room, 150 tickets. So I'm sure, I mean, it's going to be yards between people, and we're on a big stage, separate, I don't know. I guess it'll be okay. But anyway, we're pressing on regardless, just like all of you guys are, and I hope you're all well and stuff. But anyway, what am I talking about? Oh yeah, and they're selling live stream tickets tomorrow. I'm not trying to hawk a gig here, but you can go to the Dead on Live's Facebook page or deadonlive.com and ticket link there. Or wait, I'll put it right here in the video. I'm kidding. I could never figure out how to add those little hyperlinks. Anyway. All right, so just keep my mind off of the evening news and on the gig tomorrow. And what's funny is that I'm going to show you Tennessee Jed. Tennessee Jed from Europe 72, how I dissected it, transcribed it, and recreated it. But tomorrow's show is not at all note for note. We're not doing any note for note stuff. I told the guys not to listen to any of the records or any of the versions. I actually just played the chords and sang the song and said, just come on, let's pretend we're doing a record date, like the old days in New York City. You go to a hit factory and you sit down with a live band and you record. Here, this is how the song goes. Let's play. First take finals. That's what tomorrow's show is going to be. Anyway, look at the link here. And, buy a live stream ticket. You're supporting the theater and some musicians. Anyway, moving on to Tennessee Jed. Europe 72 is iconic to me record. My first show was in 73, so as a 13-year-old, getting that era Grateful Dead implanted on me really had that much of an impact. So I'm still doing it today at 60 years old. But as I dissected it, transcribed it, figured it out for my Dead on Live project, of course, the first thing I did was fill. And because to me, as idiosyncratic and important as Bob, Billy, and certainly Jerry is, it's not really, to me, a Dead song unless Phil is doing what he does. No downbeats, no roots, all upbeats, all inversions. But let me just real quick go to that little walk down, Phil is playing a C to an A. No, I'm sorry. I should practice for these things. A C to a B to an A to a C. Over these chords. You about to wind up dead. That's a Jerry part. Bob does. Secret agent man. Anyway, so none of that has anything to do with a C to a B to an A. But so he does it. Let's just take a, this is a MIDI, you're going to hear MIDI bass. I transcribe everything in MIDI and then assign it instruments. Let's hear just the bass. Oh, that's the chorus, sorry. Quick G to C. Hey, check 1, 2. Oh, option K. Now it'll work, right? Check, check, check. Oh, it's solo. I did have option K. I'm going to practice these things and get them better. Anyway, yeah, okay, Phil's nutty. Let me just look at Bob's part. Bob, of course, he's a parts guy. It's basically... You know, the whole thing. It's like on the turnarounds, he does the at a certain beat, and then in the choruses or in the verses, he does it on a different beat. But it's really just kind of this messing around with this. Let me play, I love this Bob part during the jam, the C to F to G jam. It's a classic Bob, you know. Which brings me to Keith. I didn't transcribe the whole piano part. I'm going to play the whole version soon. I'm going to shut up and play. But it's so the Keith's parts on this are so iconic that when I was transcribing this for my piano player, I said, "Here, you just play piano, don't sweat it, but please learn some of these things." So I went through this and selectively picked some of those really important piano parts. Like this. You know, at this part. You know, you gotta have that. I mean, you don't have to, but if you want to do, if you want it to sound like the Grateful Dead, Europe '72. All right, listen to the piano and the Bob interplay in the solo section here. You know, it's like they rehearsed all these parts. You know, like their organ, every measure is like so works. I don't know if it's because I've been listening to it for 50 years, 40 years, whatever, 50 years, 50 years, you know, and I'm just so used to hearing it, you know, like a Shakespeare play where every line, but they just played all the time together. They just worked off of each other, you know, especially during this era. Things changed later, you know, as with everything in life. But speaking of the mix, the parts, Bill Kreutzmann on the drums, I mean, he says it's like dancing back there. Man, I transcribed for the hell of it the kick and the snare for this whole song. Don't mind the samples, here, the cheesy samples. But man, his right foot, he's literally dancing back there. Listen to, even in this one section here, I'll take one thing out at a time and listen to the kick and the snare just dancing. It's like poetry. It's like they're all in a conversation, a really good conversation. So that right foot, man, it's going nuts. Tennessee, Tennessee. Yeah, sorry, I had to sing the girl part or the fill high part. So screw it, I'm just going to play this, all right? I'm going to pretend it's tomorrow night showtime, although we're not doing note for note. I'm just doing it right now for the heck of it, okay? Tomorrow, who knows what we're going to get. You can see the guitar. All right. I have to hit play and start right at the same time. Listen to the whistle of evening dream. You know you about to wind up dead. You don't head back to Tennessee Jed. Rich man step on my poor head. When you get back, you better butter my bread. Well, you know it's like I said. Don't head back to Tennessee Jed. Tennessee, Tennessee, there ain't no place I'd rather be. Baby, won't you carry me back to Tennessee? Drink all day, rock all night. I'll come to get you if you don't walk right. Got a letter this morning, baby, on it red. Better head back to Tennessee, Jed. Drop all flights, crack my spine. But it come quick with iodine. Catch fluids, baby, under the bed. When you head back to Tennessee, Jed. Tennessee, Tennessee, there ain't no place I'd rather be. Baby, won't you carry me back to Tennessee? machine. The wheels turn around and the letters read, and ahead Tennessee Jed. Tennessee, Tennessee, there ain't no place I'd rather be. Baby, won't you carry me back to Tennessee? Tennessee, Tennessee, there ain't no place I'd rather be. Baby, won't you carry me back to Tennessee? Right? Europe 72, Tennessee Jed. Looking forward to playing tomorrow, and thanks for your time and listening. Great band tomorrow. Again, the link is here. We got, listen to the Levon Helms Tennessee Jed. We're kind of drawing from that instead. I actually have a bass player who played with Warren Haynes in the symphonic, terrapin thing, and he also played with Levon. So he's going to be playing bass with us, Lincoln Schleifer, and wonderful, incredible keyboard player, Jeff Kazee, and Jack Petrozelli from Joan Osborne's band, and Fab Foe, and just the wonderful young drummer who's just the best in all of jam band land and beyond, John Kimmock, is going to be playing drums. So tune in tomorrow if you want, Saturday, safely from live stream, cheap ticket, I think, I don't know. They don't tell me anything. Thanks, peace, happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And let's give me some Pfizer in this one and Moderna in this one, man. Shoot me up, baby. Let's get back to normal. Normal. Oh yeah, pot's legal in New Jersey now. Thank you, normal. All right, bye-bye.